Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Somlina. I'm a final year MD Radiology resident at NRS Medical College, Kolkata, and I try to make videos for NEET PG aspirants. I had given my NEET PG in the year 2021, which was the COVID batch, and I had secured a rank of 702, and I have been ill for about a week, and that's why I couldn't upload new videos. Forgive me for that. So if the latest news is to be believed, then 11th August is the final date of our NEET PG 2024 examination. We have approximately 10 days left, and the topic of this video essentially is to make you people aware of the mistakes that we tend to make that lead to our failure in the NEET PG examination. Remember, these are not absolute, these differ from person to person. Also, this video is not for the super intelligent students. There are a handful of super intelligent students in every college who are toppers everywhere. So this is essentially for people like me who are very mediocre during their entire college life, and also they want to crack NEET PG and want to get a decent rank and achieve their dream branch. Okay, so let's start. Number one point is not sticking to your timetable, the routine that you had made. We often find ourselves very vulnerable, very volatile to what other people's opinions are. This opinion can be of a friend who is advising you कि ये सब्जेक्ट लास्ट 10 days में पढ़ना है, ये टॉपिक लास्ट 7 days में पढ़ना है, must read topic. Or maybe you are following an YouTuber and he or she is giving you the suggestion कि this topic needs to be studied in this days before the examination to get a rank below 100 or below 1000. You should be intelligent enough that these things do not work in real life, and the schedule or the routine that you are making is completely based on your method of studying and your approach to the studies. Some people cannot study the same subject for the entire day. For them, you need to break the day up into different slots and give different subjects in different days. Some people do not want to lose the continuity, hence they will by hook or by crook complete one entire topic in one entire day. So for them, one topic in one day, one entire chapter in one day is okay. So you know yourself the best. Do not keep changing your routine every now and then because someone is influencing you to do that. Those who are advising you, they are doctors, but remember, you are also a doctor. You should have an opinion of your own, an independent decision making ability about what you need to do and what you should be doing. So make a routine that suits best to what you can do and stick to it. Yes, you can make small changes now and then, but that should always be your call, not someone else. Number two is you often end up seeing WhatsApp statuses or Instagram, Facebook stories of your friends or of your colleagues who are not preparing for the NEET PG examination, instead who are working in corporate hospitals or doing their house staff shifts or doing independent clinic private practice. And they are very happy in their life. They are going to clubs and pubs every weekend. They're enjoying, they're buying costly, expensive stuffs. They are going to trips twice a year. And when you see their statuses, their pictures, their life seems to be so perfect. And that is the time when you start cursing yourself कि क्या ही उखाड़ लिया मैंने. You start to think कि whatever you are doing, that is going into a waste. And these are the people who are enjoying their life, and you should have followed their life instead of wasting your time studying. Remember, first of all, everyone's goal in life is different. Maybe these people want to get their PG 3 to 4 years later. Some of them might be wanting in-service quota, and therefore for few years they want to do a government service. Some of them want to enjoy life and go to trips. For them, that is the top priority. Some of them have reservations, so much so that even if they do trips and keep buying expensive stuffs, keep spending time on social media, even then, if they write the examination, they know that they will get a seat because they have a reservation. So everyone's goal, everyone's perspective is different. You wanted to become a consultant who is in charge of a patient, who is the one giving the rounds and giving the advices and supervising things instead of writing control in everything. Yes, during your 3 years of residency, you won't be the person in charge. There will always be a professor on your head, but that is your learning period. After that, you become a consultant most of the time. Or maybe your decision of doing a PG is because you want a life where you will go to your workplace at 10 in the morning, come back at 5 p.m. and still get a 1 to 2 lakhs per month salary. And if your goal in life made you want to attempt this NEET PG examination, then this is it for you. You might feel for the time being that your life is stuck, you are going nowhere, but trust me, every successful end has to pass through hardships. If you want the honey, you have to cross the honeycomb and the honeybees. There is no alternate option. Often when you try to get very easy success, you have to do things which are illegal. So that is a different story altogether. But if you want a legal success, a true success, you have to go through all the hardships. So the best thing you can do is mute those people on your Instagram, on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, or deactivate your profiles altogether. Third point, very important point, is ignoring your weak subjects. So how do you define your weak subject? It is a subject where you are giving the same amount of hard work as you're giving in other subjects, but you're not getting satisfactory results. There are certain subjects which are specific for you, where you need to give on extra hard work to get the same amount of marks relative to another subject where a relatively lesser amount of hard work fetches you nearly the same marks. So what you need to do? Completely give up studying that weak subject? No, absolutely not. If you require extra efforts, give that extra efforts. That is the thing that will separate you from a person who will not qualify an examination and who will top the examination. Okay, so if you are weak at a subject, do not give up. Do not give up at the first sight. We often give up because we feel ki it is useless. So it will not be useless once you start getting good marks in it. So what you need to do is put on extra time, put on extra effort if it deserves. There is no other way. So if I give my example, subjects that I was very weak at were microbiology, biochemistry, and pharmacology. And amongst that, pharmacology was the subject which I was maximally afraid of. So what I did during my entire first reading period, my first revision, second revision, third revision, during the entire period of my study, except maybe the last 2 days, I kept 2 hours fixed for pharmacology, and there was no negotiation with that. Every day, 2 hours pharmacology pakka. If I had completed studying pharmacology, I will do revision, but daily 2 hours pharmacology pakka. And hence at the end of my study period, I could very confidently say that pharmacology is one of my strongest subjects. So that is how you change your fate. And that is how you convert your weak subject to your strong subjects. How? By not giving up. Fourth point is your GT scores are being constantly low and you are giving up preparation for this year completely. So I understand that you want to give your 100% in this examination, and when you are realizing that you are not prepared enough by the virtue of your consistently low GT scores, you decide to completely give up your efforts of this examination. But what if? What if the things that you are studying in the last few days, those are the things that are being asked in the examination magically? So we should not give up hope. Even if you feel that your preparation is not up to the mark for this year, how much ever time is left, please give your 100% now at least, so that two things, okay? Number one, the question paper is highly favorable in your luck and you get those questions which you are prepared and get a decent rank and your dream subject. And second, even if you do not qualify for your dream subject, the things that you are studying now will be helping you as a base for your preparation for the next year of examination. So no study goes into vain. और थोड़ा अभी पढ़ लेने से अगर तुम्हारी rank 10,000 से 5,000 तक भी आ जाता है, it is not a small deal, it is a big deal. So do not give up. And one thing I would like to suggest is, in the last 10 days, try not to give a GT, especially if you are an anxious one, because number one, good scores will give you overconfidence. and anxiety, and low scores will give you depression, both of which is harmful for your preparation and for the final day of the exam. The fifth point is not knowing what to do in the last 2 days. This I have said in a previous video of mine also, and I would like to reiterate it again and again. It is this important because you have prepared all these days, whether you are preparing for the last 1 year or whether you are preparing for the last 6 months, whatever it is. The last 2 days are very crucial because they will put everything together. It is natural for us in the last 2 days to think ki we will see everything, I will go through each and everything which is important, each and everything that I am forgetting. But actually it is not possible. You have to write it down in a piece of paper ki last 2 days mein kya karna hai, whether you want to study all your sticky notes, or you want to read through your 20th notebook, or you want to read through any of the flashcards that you have made. So make yourself routine in written for the last 2 days. That is a must, how much ever good your preparation is. Because two things, again, suppose you have not prepared anything in the last 2 days, you will feel very overwhelmed ki konta chhede konta korbo, kya chhod ke kya padhu, what to leave and what to study. So all these things will take a toll on your mind and you will waste a lot of time thinking all these things. So that will give you anxiety. And number two is, if you are making a good routine which is suitable for you for the last 2 days, that will give you a satisfaction कि नहीं, जितना मैंने सोचा था उतना मैंने कर लिया है और कुछ मिस करने वाला नहीं है. अगर तुमने नहीं बनाया तो हमेशा सोचते रहोगे कि क्या मिस हो गया, क्या मिस हो गया. So do not leave any excuse for yourself. These are the things I wanted to say. I had already made a video when the exam was scheduled to be on 23rd June about last minute tips what to do on the day of the examination. So I won't be making any new video on that topic. So if you want any insights, you may go and watch that video. I will try to link it in the description or here. Don't expect too much from yourself. Just keep in mind that you have to do whatever you have planned. You have to complete whatever you have planned. And after that, whatever happens, that is your destiny and you cannot change that. Be happy, eat well, try to sleep well. I know it's difficult, but you have to sleep because at the end of the day, our body is also a machine and it needs rest, needs oiling. All the best. See you in my next video and hope to see you on the other side of the table soon enough. Bye-bye.